Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Legion. Now, we're back here in the Hall of Shadows. Probably should say that right, shouldn't I? Let's see. The Hall of Shadows. And we are about to do some more business here for Lord Ravenholt. Now, we completed the Spy vs. Spy quest and got, let's see, we got Vanessa still at 101, but Garona has also leveled to 101, which is good. And we've got a choice here between Plagued Bears and Twisted Souls. Now, the rewards for those quests, one is going to give us an artifact, actually more artifact power, and the other one's going to give us a significant increase to player experience. So I think at the moment, we're going to go ahead and send Vanessa right there. Now, it's a 99% chance of clearing, so we're going to go ahead and send her there. If that 1% gets her, well, that's a shame. But that's just how it goes. Now, we also expended our thugs, so we're going to have to go over here to Winston.
Greetings.
Oh wait, it wasn't Winston. We did complete this, however. Now we have the sneak attack ability.
Be careful.
Which is great. But let's talk to Lord Ravenholt.
What is it?
Why is Matthias Shaw stepping up in the number of agents that he has in Horde territory? Must keep a close and watchful eye on this situation. And that means that he has a quest that we are too low level to get yet, or we haven't done the prerequisites. So, let's go ahead and get some more thugs hired. And I think we do that...
Interesting.
Oh no, we do that over here. With Lanika. Yep, recruit some more troops. Let's recruit all the troops. Recruit all.
Be careful.
And that'll help us a lot more on our questing. Now, in terms of our agenda, we have some more stuff in Azsuna to do. So, we've got a choice here. We can head to the Night Watcher, Idri, in the Drowned Gardens, or we can go talk to Fargo Flintlock, that's for engineering, and Ted Shoemaker at Fellblaze Ingress. So I think we're going to head that way, guys. So, actually, this would be a perfect time to go ahead and show you something that I discovered on my main. So, give me one sec. So we're here where we discovered that fishing island earlier. Now, here's the interesting thing, guys. On my main character, on my shaman, I got two items in High Mountain. One is called the Brulfist Idol. It summons an idol at the base of the caster, shooting them up into the air violently. So it shoots you up just high enough to almost kill you, but not really. And I also got the Emerald Winds, which allows you to actually fly on the wind just a little bit. So instead of taking a Flight Master, we're going to experiment. I know we can use these both, but I'm wondering if we can get all the way to our location from here in Dalaran. So... Or right, see, we have to head right over here. Now, it looks like we are pointed in the right direction. So, let's see what happens here. Now, here's the button to keep on flapping, or we're refreshing the winds. And, oh man, check this out. This is the only way to travel. I mean, I'd prefer my flying machine. I'm sure Swindle would too. But it's really cool that you can use the two toys in correlation with each other for some relatively fast travel to where you need to go. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I have my... I got a new cape that doesn't have a parachute. Ooh, that's not good. So we're going to have to time our refresh here pretty well, otherwise we are going to die. And... woo! Just keep on spinning. Dunk! Perfect. Right where we needed to. How about that? Oh, it's Ted. Okay. This is Ted and this is Ted Shoemaker and Marius Fellbane. They are kind of like the Bill and Ted of this expansion. It's a demon hunter and a warlock, which is very strange, but they apparently are on all kinds of adventures together. Keep your voice down unless you feel like being fellbat food. There's being blind, and then there's being stupid. This eyeless wonder next to me wants to barrel into Fellblaze ingress without preparation. Bah! I say we scout it first. Here, I will provide you with an extra eye I picked up from a place better left unmentioned. Enter Fellblaze ingress, investigate the area, and try not to get poked in the eye. Use Ted's Eye of Kilrog to investigate Fellblaze ingress. So the Eye of Kilrog is a warlock spell that allows you to do a little bit of recon, if you so wish. So let's do... I think I remember doing this on my main. Now, you can see these guys, this Eye of Zoth, they have a circle around them, which means that they can see the eye. The eye is normally very stealthy. So we need to find the main portal, the ritual site, and the commander. Now, obviously, this is the portal that you see the giant bats leave out of. So let's go there. The ritual site, if I remember, is... Where is it? I think it's over here. Yeah, you can see all these demons. There's a lot of bad mojo going on here. Actually, I don't think it is over here. Let's avoid the unpleasantness if we can. Fortunately... Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did it see me? Oh. I was outside of its sphere of influence. Oh well. I just had a Sauron moment. The I see you. That's not the sacrifice site. We gotta find a dark altar. I think I know where the commander is. We just have to, let's actually check the map. Oh! Without getting discovered. I think everything that we need is over here. Just another day in the Burning Legion. Now, let's drop down here. We got slow fall, which is cool. There's the commander. And Ted's talking on the chat, but I'm kind of focusing on trying to figure this out. And looks like the altar is back the way we came. So let's fly up here. He's basically talking trash about the entire Legion formation. Ted thinks the Burning Legion are amateurs. So I get... Oh, okay, it's all the way back here. Is it? Ah, yep, that looks like a dark altar. I would assume it does. Weird. Is it not? That has to be the sacrifice site. Well, maybe it's not. Oh, there it is. Over here is the ritual. So we right-click on the eye and dispel it and talk to Ted.
What is it?
Why? Why would demons of all things be this bad at summoning their own kind? These demon portals are terrible and sloppy. No skill or finesse in it. This physically hurts me, and I haven't felt real pain in decades. I fixed some of the Legion's precious portal stabilizer crystals. I want you to take them and modify their main portal in the ingress and watch the hilarity ensue. Place 4 sabotage portal crystals.
Remember, Azeroth must not fall.
My dealings with this warlock are a means to an end. I wish to learn from this creature, to study it, and if need be, to slay it before it does more harm than good to this world. Quantity over quality. The demons of Fellblaze Ingress are amassing at an exponential rate. We must cull these invaders before they have enough demons to flank our forces at Illidari's stand. Will you join us in battle? Slay demons, of course, that's always good.
Into the power of the Legion.
And Archathrax. Within the ingress is a demon who must die. Archathrax is a creature of cunning evil. If left unchecked, he will be able to use the ingress as a staging point for targeting assaults that will decimate our forces. So lower them by 10%. I, for one, have no intention of underestimating this opponent and shall join you on the battlefield when you are ready to fight him. And we get some stuff and insignia of the second command, which gives us some artifact power. Huzzah. Now, we got another one. Fargo Flintlock. Before we do this stuff for Marius and Tehd, let's head up here and see what our engineering quest has in store for us, because we may have to head... There may be stuff in there that we need to get for engineering. And, of course, a dwarf.
Less talk, more shooting.
Shush it, rogue. This air place is crawling with demony things. Aye, did he send you, did she? How's the wee lass? If you're looking for demon parts, I can certainly help you with it.
Okay.
I apologize in advance for my horrible Scottish accent. It'll cost you. Indeed. If you need demon parts, oh aye, this place is right seeming with them fell buggers. You're bound to find what you're looking for probably just near them portals you got just south of here, or southeast of here. Good lord. Collect a Fell Reaver arm and a Fell Reaver leg from within the Fellblaze ingress.
Go on then. I'll be right here.
And the latest fashion head guns. Ooh. Learn how to craft the blink trigger head gun, tactical head gun. Ooh, I like that. So Grapplehammer's got himself a whole lot of extra guns, right? Glorious. And it got me to thinking, what if we put them on our heads? Hear me out. See, your hands are already busy with your current weapons, but what's your head doing? It's just sitting there looking at stuff. That's my plan. Weaponize your head. You, me lucky lad, can test it out. Strap this on. Now, go blast some fell-tainted creatures down below. Blammo!
Keep your powder dry and your ale cold.
See, if you wanted me to do an Irish accent, I can do that pretty decently, but, I mean, relatively for a Yank. But, not for... Fire a bullet at your current target. Okay. Oh, we can't... Can we not shoot the demons with the head gun? Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Let's go ahead and kill some of these imps. Now, these guys are easy to kill, fortunately. Ooh, had a little bit of lag spike there. But that's just one of those things. You're always going to have lag when or not a whole lot of lag, depending on the location. But you're always going to have lag when an expansion first drops, because everybody's online. It's actually the best time to get stuff done, too, so... Oh, we're actually hurting a bit. Can we kill this demon before we die? Maybe? Smee sounds concerned. I can hear him barking. Got it. Good stuff there. Let's go ahead and eat. Now, who do we test this gun on? Now go and blast on some fell-tainted critters down below. Oh, these guys. Fell-tainted squirrels. The little mini pets that are running around. Now let's look at this thing. Oh, that's cool. It reminds me of, like a steampunk version of the Predator. His, plasma caster. Well, let's keep an eye out for these little guys. Boop. And we still have demons to kill. And we have Blade.
I'm out of range.
Now, gotta remember to roll the bones. And bam. I love the demons that pop like popcorn. Loons, my wife is sleeping. That is an awesome name. Oh, and she petted Smee. That's nice. That's an awesome name for a guild. Now, we just need to kill one more demon. And you know what? You'll do. It's actually why there might be a little bit of lag. Is because there's a bunch of people in here questing. So now we need to take out these crystals. We still need to shoot critters that pop up. And, oh, speaking of one, Fell Spider. Could you imagine, like, demon... Ah, there's the Fell Reaver arm. Awesome. Could you imagine, like, demon-infused spiders? I don't like spiders on the best of days. That would be most unpleasant. Break the crystal. Let's not... I was wondering if that was going to teleport us to some hellish dimension. Not the case. Looks like the Fell Reaver legs over there with that nasty demon with the horns, who looks like Tim Curry from Legend. They really don't make movies like that anymore, unfortunately. I don't consider that hilarity there, Ted. We just shut off the portal. He kind of built that up. Now, let's avoid the demons outright. This thing has some range. Holy crap. Ah! Those demons have shot me, but fortunately I had my vanish. One more critter. And that's nice. We can just go ahead and avoid the big demon and grab a Fell Reaver leg. Now, these aren't like full Fell Reavers. They're like the mini versions. Anyone who played Burning Crusade way back in the day are very familiar with Fell Reavers and what exactly they are. They're the giant, they're essentially demon Gundams. And they are awesome. I remember first time I played Burning Crusade and went to Hellfire Peninsula, which is the starting zone. I'm sitting there questing, and then I just hear, like, I feel the ground start shaking. And I'm like, okay, there must be earthquakes here. It makes sense. And then I hear a wham, which sounds like the aliens in War of the Worlds, or the Inception sound. And I'm like, what is... And I turn around and I see a foot basically land on my character, and then I die. The Fell Reaver was a lot nastier than anything that started out in that zone. Ah, looks like someone started the party without me. And looks like Ted and Marius are here. Nice. We're able to get it right before it ended. Or right before the Demon Hunter killed him. We got a lot of quests to turn in here now. I like it. So I strongly suggest for anyone who's watching this series, who's thinking about playing in the Legion expansion, maybe going back to WoW, I would suggest strongly going to High Mountain first and doing what you need to do to get those items, to get the Brulfist Idol and the Emerald Winds, because they are very handy for overall travel.
Lord Illidan knows the way.
That should stall these demons for a time. We may need to return in the future to ensure they have not regrouped.
If we don't meet again...
And with Arcanax and his minions dealt with, it should help prevent them from flanking Illidari's stand. Well done. And let's see. Let's go ahead and try the Fellblaze chain.
Remember, nothing.
Didn't get it upgraded. That's unfortunate. If you think the explosion was big on our side of the portal, you should see what the other side looks like. Ha!
Dark Lady, watch.
We should continue our patrol. There's no telling how many more of these incursions pocket the landscape. I expected more of these demons. Maybe we can find a pit lord. I've always wanted to shackle the essence of a pit lord. Definitely an odd couple. Now let's head up here to our dwarven friend. It's bad accent time. Which is basically any time I do an accent, but I digress.
Out with it.
Now, found what... I started talking like a beetle there. I'll tell you what. Found what you need yet? Just what are ye and didn't putting together exactly? Is it big? Dangerous? Ridiculous? I want in. You seem to have everything you need. Head back to Diddy now with your supplies and give her a slap on the back from me. Head back to Diddy the Wench in Dalaran for the auto hammer. Ooh.
Go on. I'll be right here.
And we get the schematics for the head guns. And that's how we learn new recipes. And that is probably one of the best additions to this game. Instead of just having to find the plans and just make them, this is how you get some of your base stuff, is just doing quests. And that's cool. I dig that a lot. Well, the only quest that we have now is locate Night Watcher Idri in the Drowned Gardens. So I'm going to go ahead and mount up and head that way. So we're on the road to the Drowned Gardens here, but first I had some items that we need to use. We've got Outdated Intelligence, provides a significant increase to character experience. Let's see, we're 4 cells away from going to 102. Well, that gave us almost a full cell. That's nice. And Artifact Power. And we can get a new trait for the Dreadblades. Huzzah. And was there anything else there? No, not really. So let's see what we got over here. Night Watcher Idri.
Who goes there? Keep your hands and weapons where I can see them.
Hey, nothing going on here. I'm just a normal businessman with his pug-like friend.
I am listening.
Who goes there? Are you an emissary from that bizarre floating city? You are a ghost elf. You don't really get to say what's bizarre and what's not.
Farewell.
You're looking for Prince Ferendis? The ghostly elf narrows her eyes warily. I can take you to Ferendis. But first things first. These Naga attacked suddenly. They take orders from one called Zarin in the low hills to the west. Help me take Zarin's head, and you'll have my ear. Her pointed ear. Obtain the head of Fathom Commander Zarin and slay 8 of his Naga troops.
May the stars guide you.
Sounds good. And there didn't seem to be any other quest. Oh, hello there, Sea Scrog. Now, that is a 110 Elite Giant, so we need to try to avoid him at all possible. Because that would be bad. And you're in combat, so I can't sap you. I can't ambush you, though. Now, the Naga are an interesting sort. These are essentially them and Murlocs. And, well, the fallen ones too, the corrupted Draenei, or whatever they're called. But they're essentially Azeroth's version of Deep Ones from Lovecraft. These are the heavies, though, the heavy troops. No real scariness to them. I mean, other than being like giant serpent fish people. But Naga are one of the prime examples that most of the problems in Azeroth and the Warcraft in general can be attributed to elves. Because an elf is responsible for all of this. I think in one of the later quests, I'm trying to remember where, when you're doing a thing for Marius and Tehd, Tehd looks at Marius and goes, "Oh, what problem in this world hasn't been caused by elves? Or what monsters on this planet haven't been elves at one point in time?" So here's the Fathom Commander. Yoink. Oh, you have a sand dollar. That's nice. That must be your commander's pay. Yoink. Well, let's keep the good times going here. And what's that? Oh, you have a really cool looking polearm. Too bad rogues can't use it. Now, we don't have Blade Fury on. I know I've actually accidentally, despite my warnings, that you should make sure that you don't have Blade Fury on. I have been fighting with Blade Fury on. Singular attacks. So, pay me no mind. We've got 4 more of these guys to kill. Ooh. As you can see, they're locked in an eternal struggle with these Narthalis Night Watchers. Yeah, don't mind me, I was just watching. And swing. Now, from how I understand, this zone, are these elves. When Queen Ashara, who is an elf who is queen of the Naga, or she was an elf, she's kind of hard to recognize now. Something happened here in terms of the lore where Prince Ferendis, who apparently we're looking for, went against her wishes, and a curse happened, as is wont to do. And now all of these elves are basically, they can't die. They're stuck in ghost form. And they've been like that for thousands of years. Which, as you could assume, would make them a bit grumpy. And they all blame the prince for their plight. They hold him responsible. Now we got some multiple guys here. Let's go ahead and fire the cannon. I don't know where the cannons come from. It says that they're ghostly cannons, but I'm kind of curious how Swindlegear acquired them in the first place. Now we've got one more. What's attacking me? Oh, it's you. Actually, I'm okay with that. I think I need one more. Oh, we already cleared it. All right, no worries then. Well, we'll just ride through. Whoa, easy there. No need getting into a fight if you don't have to. The Night Watcher looks at you expectantly. Whoa. Hello there, gnome. Ugh. I hate gnomes. Or at least Swindlegear hates gnomes. I'm not particularly fond of them either, at least in this game. Here's your head, ma'am. Idri stares at the ugly head. Yes, that's him. I'm glad to see that my doubts in you were unfounded. You seek Prince Ferendis? Follow me. I'll show you the Prince's Hall. Meet up with the Night Watcher at the Crumbling Palace.
I will escort you to Prince Ferendis, if that is what you truly wish.
Sure.
If you get the chance, spit on him for me.
You see, he's not Mr. Popular at all. Now, I actually really like these panther mounts that they ride, but they ride very, very low. It reminds me of an adult on a big wheel. Because if you saw her feet, since they're a little bit ghostly right now, they reach almost down to the ground. Now, here's the Crumbled Palace. This is where the prince is. Huh, a stranger! A stranger? Hopefully he's an assassin to finally do away with that prince. Indeed, very popular sort. He is right here. He's
I failed my people.
As you can see, he's a bit regretful about it. But we have a new quest hub here, guys.
Hello.
That's him, behind me.
Be careful.
So we got a lot more quests to go, but I think we will go ahead and end the episode here. We got a lot accomplished. I'm going to head back to Dalaran and pump up the Dreadblades. I'll show you guys the progress when we start, and we'll start knocking these quests out. But if you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. I will see you next time. Later days, everyone.